Chicago City, winter season, freezing wind, and thousands of people rushing toward success. Among them was a 21-year-old boy named Ethan Walker. Ethan lived in a tiny rented apartment. One broken table, one old mattress, and unpaid bills hanging on the wall. That was his life. Every morning at 5 a.m., he woke up before the sun, not because he was disciplined, but because life gave him no choice. During the day, he worked as a food delivery boy, and at night, he learned business from free videos on the internet. People laughed at him. "Bro, you deliver burgers. You will stay broke forever. Dreams do not work in real life." But Ethan never argued, because deep inside, he had a dangerous belief. He believed his current situation was not his final destination. One snowy night, Ethan was delivering food to a luxury penthouse. Huge glass windows, luxury cars outside, beautiful city view. For a moment, he stood silently near the elevator and looked around. Then he looked at himself. Wet shoes, cold hands, empty wallet. That night, while returning home on his bicycle, he made a promise to himself. "One day, I will build a life bigger than this building." The next morning, nothing changed. Bills were still there. Work was still hard. Life was still unfair. But Ethan changed. He stopped wasting time. No more sleeping till noon on weekends. No more complaining. No more blaming luck. Every free minute, he used to learn marketing, sales, business, communication. He became obsessed with growth. Months passed. One day, his bike got stolen. That bike was his only source of income. For the first time in years, Ethan broke down. He sat alone on the roadside, holding his face, wondering if life would ever get better. At that moment, an old homeless man sitting nearby said something quietly. "Bad days can destroy weak people, or create unstoppable people." Ethan looked at him silently. That sentence changed something inside him. The next day, instead of quitting, he started walking miles for deliveries. Snow, rain, pain, nothing stopped him. Customers started noticing his attitude. One businessman asked him, "Why are you always smiling?" Ethan replied, "Because I am working for my future, not my present." That businessman was impressed. A few days later, he offered Ethan a small opportunity, managing social media for his restaurant. The pay was tiny, but Ethan accepted immediately. Every night, after deliveries, he worked on marketing. He studied what customers liked. He learned video editing. He learned branding. Slowly, the restaurant started growing online. More customers came, sales increased, and for the first time, Ethan realized something powerful. Skills can change your life. Soon, other small businesses contacted him. "Can you help us too?" Within 1 year, the delivery boy, who once had nothing, started his own small marketing agency. Still, success did not come easily. Some clients refused payment. Some projects failed. Some friends disappeared. But Ethan kept moving, because he understood something most people never do. Success is not about motivation. It is about continuing, even when motivation disappears. Years passed. One day, Ethan stood in front of a massive office building. But this time, he was not delivering food there. He owned the company inside. Luxury car outside, employees waiting for him, investors shaking his hand. And while entering the building, he remembered that cold snowy night, when he had stood outside a penthouse, dreaming about a better life. Tears filled his eyes, not because he became rich, but because he proved that a poor beginning does not decide your future. That evening, during an interview, the reporter asked him, "What is the secret of your success?" Ethan smiled and said, "Most people stop when life gets hard. I decided to keep going. And that changed everything." Moral of the story: your current struggle is not your identity. Your pain can either break you, or build the person you were meant to become. Never underestimate small beginnings, because one decision, one skill, and 1 year of consistency can completely change your life.